Calamari! Salutations everyone! Squid here, bringing you the week 7 of the YCL Season 3. This one is also a very special battle because we're facing off against SallyMumble, Season 1 champion of the league, and we sure have our work cut out for ahead of us, so we need to be on our toes for this match because Sally is a terrible battler in a good way, of course, and he's gonna put us to the test. Speaking of putting us to the test, last week was a wild ride, not gonna lie. I honestly think I didn't deserve to win that battle, but we did, and it's very good that we did because competition for playoffs is very fierce, and being 4-2 gives us some measure of comfort. We still have to pretty much win every game from now on to have a good hope of reaching playoffs, but at least we have some degree of some margin of error in one of the weeks to come, and this may be the margin of error that we need for this week because Sally is a terrific battler, as I already explained. And let's see his rosters. So he has Rillaboom, Mamoswine is his signature pick, so of course he has it. Volcarona, Starmie, Vaporeon, Weezing from Galar, Bolton, Steelix, Liepard, Electabuzz, and Greedent. So when I look at his team, I think his team is kind of balanced. And his top threats, I believe I had some good answers for them, so I'm not that worried about them. Maybe I should be, but let's hope we don't regret that. Rillaboom gets walled by the Scizor pretty nicely. Mamoswine gets walled by multiple options from my team, and Volcarona kind of gets walled by the the Volcanion. So I think I can deal with those three. But Starmie as a power herb Meteor Beam set might do some damage. And Bolton and Electabuzz are also tricky because I don't deal with electric types at all. And so we have to watch out for those two, obviously. And the Steelix may be a pain to deal with, specifically for the 6 mons that I brought and the sets that I brought. So let's see what we cooked up this week, and I feel like we have some pretty good stuff to show this week. By the way, nicknames are from objects that you can find in the bedroom, because I was pretty original this week and I just looped around from where I was recording, or I am recording wherever. So first we have Wardrobe, the Scizor, and U-Turn Bullet Punch Roost Knockoff is a pretty standard Scizor set, if I might say so myself. Rocky Helmet to chip down the Rillaboom with the Grassy Glides heading our way. This spread specifically allows us to live. I believe it's Banded Rillaboom doing 2 superpowers, so we can always outlast it that way. And the rest is just thrown into attack because we want to hit things, and Bullet Punch should do pretty good damage, substantial damage to anything that takes it. Second thing we have is bad, the Corsola-Galar, and I regretted one of these weeks for not having the Giga Drain on the Corsola. This time I have the Giga Drain and I have the Shadow Ball, Strength Sap and Calm Mind. This Corsola set should work out pretty nicely after some threats are gone. Specifically that Rillaboom, if it's weakened, it won't deal with the Corsola that nicely. So yeah, max defense to help out with that Rillaboom, because we are boosting our special defense anyways, so we are going to have that sky high during the battle if we're set up. The thing that scares me most about this is like a toxic set from the Vaporeon, which stops the Corsola in its tracks, and pretty specially defensive Vaporeon will also be quite tricky to break through even with the Giga Drain, so we have to take that into account as well. but I do expect the Corsola to do some damage in this battle, especially synergizing with the toxic spikes that we brought this week, and we'll talk about the Drapion later. So next we have Lamp the Volcanion, and this is the hit of the week for this team. I've been somewhat creative with my Volcanion sets, if I do say so myself, and this week we are full physically offensive with the Volcanion. No special moves have place in this week. And the main reason for that is switching in on the Volcarona and dealing with it. So Liquidation with this spread will one-hit KO any Volcarona set that doesn't have HP on it. Probably if it has defense it can, it won't OHKO it, but who runs defense on the Volcarona anyway, right? Flame Charge to boost our speed, and because it's the second best stab available to us, didn't want to run Flame Charge because since we have the substitute Flare Blitz, won't synergize very well with the substitute. We have lefties for recovery. And the substitute Toxic is actually to break through the Vaporeon, which might come in on the Volcanion. And since we have more Toxic PP than Vaporeon has Heal Bell PP, we will surely win that 1v1. So we also have that. And basically this spread allows us to leave Psychic at +1, and the Psychic at +1 will deal less than half to the Volcanion. The speed investment is so that we can outspeed the Rillaboom at +1, and the rest is just thrown into attack and special defense. Yeah, basically that's it. Let's see if the Volcanion does its job in the battle. I don't know. We'll hope that it does. And next we have Cómoda, and Cómoda is actually a chest drawer. I believe that's what it's called. Pinsir, and it's our rocker for this week because we do want to hazard stack him. The switches that we can force are gonna rack up damage on his team pretty nicely. We have Scizor, High Horsepower, and Knockoff, with Mold Breaker to be able to hit that pesky Weezing, which might otherwise wall this Pinsir set. And we have, by the way, Pinsir will probably be our lead for this match because we want to set up the rocks as soon as possible, and we want to force him to run to use the defog instead of us defogging the hazards away. Next up we have Mirror, the Articuno, our dedicated Mamoswine switch-in. So we have to run max defense because otherwise Icicle Crash from a banded Mamoswine might 2-hit KO us. And I think it's still a roll to do that with this max defense Articuno, but oh well, it's the best answer that we have to it. I kind of hope that Mamoswine runs Stealth Rocks, because if it does run Stealth Rocks, it means that it won't have Rock Blast, and otherwise Rock Blast will demolish Articuno, and there's nothing we can do about that. Oh well, we can't do it all with the Articuno, but if he does run the Stealth Rock and he does run the Rock Blast, it means that he won't run the Rock Blast, probably, because it should have High Horsepower and Ice Shard. And if the Mamoswine doesn't have Knockoff, it will struggle to break through the Corsola. So it's kind of a Pinsir move with the Articuno and the Corsola here. So if he can break the Articuno, he probably can't break the Corsola. And gaining that information throughout the match will allow us to do the correct moves to win, hopefully. And last but not least, I told you that Drapion had Toxic Spikes this week. Don't quite remember the name of this thing. Let me Google it real fast. So this thing is a bedside table. Ooh, that translation is actually easier than I thought. So, Drapion. Toxic Spikes, Taunt, Poison Jab, Knockoff. We have the 2 stabs because the 2 stabs are nice to have. Knockoff has value, intrinsic value in utility-wise. Poison Jab is pretty good to get some lucky poisons throughout the match, hopefully. Toxic Spikes to set up the hazards on his side of the field because I'm counting on Weezing being Levitate. I think it has a high chance of being Levitate, especially because of that Flygon, which might otherwise threaten it. And Taunt to switch in on the Weezing, stop it from using Will-O-Wisp, stop it from using Defog, stop it from setting up hazards, you name it. Taunt will be very useful against the Weezing, and it's a good move to have in this match specifically, because probably there will be some 1v1s between the Weezing and the Drapion, so I can hopefully do some damage with those. And this is basically the team. I'll catch, by the way, speed investment for this one is to outspeed that Rillaboom. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say, so we'll hop on into the match right now. Alrighty guys, here we are. No Vaporeon. What? He does have 2 Rockers. That's annoying. That's really annoying. But oh well, what can you do? Is leading Pinsir still a good choice? I mean, he's probably leading with the Steelix. I don't think the Steelix can one-hit KO the Pinsirs though, so might as well do that. He has no electric types either, and that's weird and good at the same time. I don't know. I really don't know. His team is a lot different than I expected, gotta say. But oh well, he already selected his 6th. And boy oh boy am I excited to face off against Sally. It's actually the first time that we face off against each other. So good luck, have fun to Sally. Actually forgot to write that in the chat. Oh well, I'm saying it now, Sally. Good luck, have fun. Please believe me. And Tidig is the Steelix. I kind of expected that. Now, thing is, I think I kind of want to knock it off. Yeah, let's knock off. So, Pesho Berry, nice. Nice, knocking off the Pesho Berry is actually pretty nice, if I do say so. I think we can go for high horsepower now, since he set up the rocks. That's not as much damage as I wanted. Rock Blast. Oh no. Oh no. 4 times. Okay, we survive another 4 times hit, and I think that's pretty nice. We're gonna high horsepower once again, because I really want the Steelix chip down. There he goes again. Okay, only 2 times now. So if he's gonna do that, I think maybe going into this thing is the play. I'm expecting to defog at a later stage of the match. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's swap in the Corsola because it should take the hit pretty well. And then we'll go like... I don't know what we go like, actually. Yeah. Cursed Body, nice. So, the best thing he has to hit me is Crunch. From the range that the Corsola is at, I think we're still good to go. But he's gonna double into the Volcarona if I'm expecting anything to come in. Is it the Volcarona the best switch in? Or the Starmie? One of the two. If I do make a double, it should be into the Articuno, actually. But I think I'm gonna play it safe and just Shadow Ball. Just to damage something. Yes. So he withdrew. into our well, which is the Weezing. And if the Weezing sets up the Toxic Spikes... Huh. What's the Weezing doing here? I think everything the Weezing wants to do, we go into the Articuno and defog. Because even if he sets up the Toxic Spikes, we can go into the Drapion. Yeah, we don't get too phased by that. Sure, it's gonna be annoying. Especially if you want to check the Mamoswine. But it was a necessary evil, in my opinion. I was torn between Defog and Healbell, and right now at this point of the match, I needed both of those. So it's not great. Probably the move that I had to withdraw from should have been the U-turn, but oh well. He's gonna set up the rocks once again, but there's nothing I can do about that, except maybe going into the Volcanion. No, he's gonna Rock Blast, so I shouldn't do that. Actually, maybe I go into the Scizor. The Scizor should be able to finish it with the knockoff. Maybe I go into the Drapion and just set up the Toxic Spikes. The Weezing came in and it didn't neutralizing gas, if I recall correctly. So... yeah, I knew this Stelix was gonna be a problem. I think we go into this. Okay, here's the Stealth Rock. We should survive pretty much any fire move that this thing wants to throw at us. So I think we're fine knocking off. He didn't switch into Volcarona. That's surprising to me. Yes. And with the Rocky Helmet damage, oh, we finish it off. I actually didn't want that. Oh god. He's bringing in the Volcarona directly now. There's nothing I can do about that. This actually sucks for me to check the real room. Also, this has turned pretty tricky because since he has the rocks up, I shouldn't be able to switch in on the Volcarona pretty nicely with the Volcanion. I really do want to hopefully defog away the rocks once again, but I don't know if I will be able to. Here she is. I'll have to switch in directly on the Volcanion. Hopefully it will be enough. Yes, that's some pretty big damage. Fiery Dance. Yeah, that did nothing. Nice. And he didn't get the boost. That's also pretty nice. I think I'm gonna sub here. Because I don't think he stays in. Yes. Alright. I don't know what this thing is gonna do to me. But I figure that a Toxic should be the way to go. It can have natural cure, but we'll find that out. Thunderbolt. Yeah, the coverage from Starmie is actually insane. Alright, with the Toxic Chip, this should eventually work out. Alright, I do have to preserve this. I think we go into... I think we go into Drapion. Drapion should still be able to tank whatever the Starmie wants to do. Meteor Beam, oh noes. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt pretty bad. Ouch. Damn. Is he gonna Scald? Let's not try that. This is looking rather bad, not gonna lie. But let me see from which range the Scizor KOs the Starmie. Yes. So there goes the Drapion, doing pretty much not anything. Oh well. Starmie, let's consider this a wall breaker, and it should KO from the 20% HP range, which the Starmie is not at this point. And how much is the Starmie doing to the Corsola? Around 50%. So I should be able to possibly tank it with the Corsola. Nah, I'm just gonna straight up Giga Drain. Damn, this Starmie is a problem. Ouch. Okay. Whew. That's some pretty nice damage. Pretty nice damage. Okay, and since he lost... Damn. I think I want to preserve the Corsola. We'll sack the Pinsir. And we don't get rocks up. Oh well. It has to be. Damn. So the Corsola is pretty badly wounded. Okay, so who switches in first, actually? Oh, it's us. Oh, that's bad. That's mighty bad. Mighty bad indeed. So anything that we go into that's not Volcanion will invite in the Volcarona, so might as well do that. Oh, this is best case scenario actually. And what we do with this is we U-turn. I should have defogged. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god, Squid, you're an idiot once again. Oh my god. That was so bad. Should have definitely defogged there. We're gonna roost, because otherwise we lose to the Rillaboom. But he's gonna switch into Volcarona, and I don't think we can deal with that with the rocks up. Oh my god. Squid, you're such an idiot. That was the most obvious defog of your life. That's what I wanted. Huh. Maybe that's not what I wanted. He's SD with the Railgun, right? Okay, I don't really want to switch anyone in. I think I'm just gonna Bullet Punch. And I killed the Rillaboom from what range? Knock off. Okay, that's some chip. It's at +1. I should kill it from around 30%. Alright. I'm gonna predict the Volcarona switch in and try to knock off now. Oh. Oh. That's not the Volcarona switching. I'm hoping that he doesn't switch in Volcarona now. Swords Dance. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so he's not gonna switch out. For sure. Can I sack something? Maybe the Articuno. Yeah, I'm gonna sack the Articuno. Gonna U-turn out. Yes. And yeah, I have nothing that's faster than the Rillaboom right now. So we're gonna sack the Articuno. From that range, I still think that Bullet Punch KOs. He's faster, so he should have some speed investment down. Alright, now watch him go into Volcarona and my Scizor get burned. Just watch that happen. Or rather, watch the Bullet Punch not KO. He stayed in. Oh, at least we KO. Thank God. Can we afford to not switch in the Volcanion? Can we even do that? We've only seen Fiery Dance. So we're gonna U-turn. Alright. Please don't get the boost. Please. Whew. Okay. I think there's a chance we survive the Psychic. I don't really know at this point, but oh well. We're just liquidating. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. We beat the Volcarona at least. Whew. Whew. Now, this isn't won by any margin or stretch or anything. Oh god. Golding. Can we stop this? Can we even stop this at this point? I don't think we can, but we're still gonna try. He should be faster, actually. Knock off. Yeah. Let's see and hope and see. No. This is too much for us to survive the knockoff, I believe. Yes. God. I'm just remembering that turn where I should have defogged and didn't. And that cost me the game. But oh well, you live and you learn. We did lose to terrific players, so we have ourselves to blame, of course, but we can cut some slack off from us. And yeah, I'm really bummed by that play I made that turn with the Articuno. Damn it. But, oh well, GG's to Sally. Yeah, he outplayed me, he controlled hazards better than I did, so he deserves to win. And that's just how it is. So thank you guys for watching, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Squid, jetting out.